It's getting a bit long.
Gee, well, I'm trying to get to you. That's real talk, man. That's
Yeah, it's a joy's not being able to get to the bar because we're being too lazy to have it yourself.
Cheers, Mr. Whitty.
Yo,
Morning,
what's
sir.
the?
How are we doing?
Not bad, you? Not bad?
Very good.
It's lovely and sunny this side.
I like your hat, Ian.
Yeah.
That's the business, brother.
That's it, brother. That's the
Takes
one.
me, I think, to cut my hair.
You cut round it.
Cut around.
Cut around it.
That's the one.
Oh. What you got there, Paula?
Avocado and scrambled eggs.
Gains, bro. Gains.
A bowl of games.
What you got, Gracie?
Oh,
Snap.
I had scrambled egg. That's gone. Long time ago now.
His alarm's going off.
are we gonna give it another? Well, I think that's it. Is that Mr. Presley, Mr. Bird?
All right, mate.
Oi, how you doing,
Hello,
bro?
guys. We can't see you.
Morning, guys.
Morning, Bertie. Good. I'm glad you got.
Morning, all.
Morning.
Morning.
Who else we got? Robin is also there. Is that coffee oven? The Dougie.
Joe, are you showing off that you can put lights in a straight line? And they work.
It's very warm in here.
It's suddenly the sun's come up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. Let's get going. Morning, guys. Thank you for your time. Thanks for tuning in. It's great to see your faces. My word. People we haven't seen for a while. It's fantastic. Is everybody well? How you guys keeping? Everybody good?
Great.
This Zoom thing is new to me. I mean, apparently you just put a thumbs up like that. Is that what it is? There's no real communication because apparently everybody blurs. Okay, so.
Not used to talking to anyone anymore.
Hey,
I haven't spoken to my wife for 6 weeks and she's in the same room.
Oven with jokes, bro. Oven's got jokes.
straight in. Okay. There's just a few things I wanted to talk about, man. It's obviously about the gym and about us and about going forward and going ahead. So just a few things I thought just to keep everybody updated, and we'll try and do these for every 2 weeks for as long as we still in. Tomorrow we hear there might be some restrictions lifted and stuff like that. So we'll see how we get on from there.
Hello, Coxie. Welcome.
Where is he?
Well, his face hasn't come up yet.
That's a good thing.
All right. First off, I just want to thank everybody. Thank you so much for all your support.
Here he is. Hello, Coxie.
How you doing, bro?
Come on, Proxy!
Hey, there you go. First of all, I just want to thank you for all your support. You know, financially, you guys have been immense. Physically, just everything you guys are doing day in, day out on the online and working out, and then on the internet and social media and boosting Tiger Pit and getting the name out there. Thank you very much. And just all the messages, all the personal messages that you guys have sent across, and really appreciate everything. So all your support from every which angle. There's not much more we can say. I don't even know how to eventually say thank you when we get out of this. Write letters, or I don't even know what's going to be powerful enough to express our gratitude towards you guys. So for all of you, and it doesn't matter if you're still paying or not. The main thing is that we just want to say thank you for everything and your support. As a community, it's been incredible. Then just quickly going over what we've done and what we are doing and stuff like that currently at the moment. As you are all aware, we're trying to run 3 workouts a day, and those are online and those are accessible, 2 of them being live, 1 being on YouTube. We've more or less cleared out all our gear, so the gear is scattered around Kent. Hopefully we can retrieve most of it when we get back into the box, but for all intents and purposes, I hope you guys are having a good time and getting some workouts done. And still, if you don't have anything and you need something a bit more, please phone me. We've got stuff around the house here. I can always make a plan. We started up a bit of a nutritional talk. We're doing that on Friday mornings. That's 8 o'clock. And we're educating ourselves in this time on nutrition more. And we've got the help of some of our members that are jumping in on this. Scotty being one of them. He's in that group, and Joe Whitty and a few other people are going on this little journey with us of nutrition, but looking at it in a different light. Not just about the macros and the carbs, the fats and the proteins, but actually having a bit of a deeper understanding as to habits and creating habits and maintaining these things that it becomes a lifestyle. So we're doing that as well. And then we're going to try and keep everybody up to speed with whatever. And then the last thing is my phone line is always open. Lou's phone line is always open. If there's ever a grey area, or you don't understand something, or why are we doing what we're doing, or you have issues or you don't agree with it, whatever, just phone. Pick up the phone, and I will get back to you, I promise. Okay, so that's what we've been doing, and that's what's up to now. That's what's been happening. Stuff we're going to be looking at over the next few weeks is we're going to create this little it's a clip. It's basically a clip. It's just a bit of a reminder. I don't see other boxes doing it, and it's a bit of a reminder just to what we have done. And it's not to scratch Tiger Pit's back or whatever, but I think it's important that we just have perspective of how far we've come over the past 4 years, and the impact that Tiger Pit, not myself or Lou, but Tiger Pit has had on people's lives regarding weight loss, mental issues, coming together as a community, it being the best hour of your day. So we're going to create these clips, 1 or 2 clips. We're going to do interviews, maybe with one of you guys on the screen at the moment, and then just to get some feedback and then roll these things out. So we'd love it if you guys could share it with your friends, share it with other box members, because I think a lot of the things on WhatsApp don't get checked out and watched and whatever else. So we're trying to send out the content, but we just need to make sure that people are actually receiving it and actually having a look at it. Okay, so that's the thing we're going to be doing, is what have we done as Tiger Pit. We're going to do the members interviews, and then we're going to start instructional videos on movements. So hopefully by the end of this we'll have a little library that everything is on there, how to do a snatch, and I would have coached the snatch from beginning to end, from a hang snatch to a power snatch to a squat snatch, the whole shebang, and it'll be in videos in the library in Tiger Pit. So also again, another opportunity for you to maybe have a look at some things and look at some coaching tips. I know CrossFit has got it. I know online you can get everything, but if you're part of this community, it's important to buy into what we're doing as Tiger Pit. And then also just, you know, if you have questions, fire them, send them my way. Okay, those are the first. There's more. I don't want to keep you long, but there's more. Are there any questions from your side so far? It's like a long board talk. You guys look very interested. Are you guys okay? Do you have coffee? Who's there? Who's there? Is it Mark Bird? Are you still in bed there, bro? What happened to the 5 a.m.?
I'm just waiting to shower. I'm just listening to you. I've
Yeah. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
Who's the one that hasn't got up yet?
What?
He's the one that's
I'm the
got
lazy one.
It's okay, Lee. Don't worry about it. You just do your thing there, okay? You release it. Okay, so let's just get down to the nuts and bolts of this whole thing. We have to talk about it. It's the financial aspect of this whole thing. Nobody ever wants to talk about money, but it's one of the most important things in life, unfortunately. First off, thank you for everybody that's kept up their memberships and been able to keep up their memberships. Let me put it like that. We've had a lot of texts and stuff like that, and not one person have we kept to a 1 month or a 6 month or a year or whatever. We've not asked anybody to commit to anything. We've asked, and you guys have willfully and thankfully stuck by us. And here's the good news. For the past 2 months, we've been able to just about pay the bills. So thank you for every single person that has committed to keep on their membership. And even though you're not getting what you normally would, community, workouts, togetherness, equipment, coaching, on hand, live, you're not getting these things, but you guys have thought it important enough to keep on paying, that you've been able to keep on paying and to keep us afloat. So just thank you so very, very much. I really appreciate it. so we're about, we just about to pay the bills. We have looked into some schemes that the government is trying to run, and we have applied for some of these schemes. We're waiting for feedback, we're waiting for return on those things. But again, they are schemes and loans that we'd rather not take, because for the longevity of the gym, and 2 years down the line, you have to pay these things back. There's no free money, and we've looked at every angle. There is no free money. You're going to pay it back somehow, and at the moment we are
Because we
just
have
about.
blades and stuff, we don't apply, we don't qualify for grants and things. So you know, it's just
Yeah.
get through.
So at the moment we are just about paying the bills, but thank you very much again for everybody that has been able. Again, if you have not been able, it's not it's nothing. Your support has been immense, just by being on this video, just by sending us a message. Your support has been immense. So please, there's no pressure about this, but we have to thank the people that have been able to step out and have been able to do this for us. We don't know when we're going to get back into the gym. We hope that tomorrow is going to be a really good. Is it the Prime Minister going to speak tomorrow?
That's what everyone's saying. Yeah, I
He's
made it.
releasing a statement, so we hope that there is phases going to be put out, and that we will be in one of those phases, and that we'll be able to do those things. We are thinking ahead. We are thinking about how we're going to run the classes. Are we going to have an open gym system running the whole day, or are we going to have more classes? I expect.
Outside classes,
Um,
classes.
I'm expecting, and I'm thinking, your bosses are probably, a lot of them are realizing that it's probably cheaper to keep you at home and you're getting as much done. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you are going to start working from home and not in the office. I don't know. You can't forecast these things completely, but I mean, we might have more classes, more hours running, less people in the classes. We might have an outside class running and an inside class. So that we can split the groups. So you'll do a bit of cardio, then you come in for the weights, we'll swap it. So we are thinking ahead.
Joe, there are two of you on.
We are thinking ahead and trying to come up with solutions and ideas for whatever the government throws at us, or whatever the new restrictions will be when it comes to the gym. We have invested heavily in a sanitizing company. So when we get back, we'll do all the sanitizing. That's a joke, by the way. We'll do all the sanitizing, and we'll do all the cleaning. Every hour there will be cleaning. So we're thinking about everything to make sure that you guys are safe when we get back in. All right. Are there any questions on that little aspect there? You guys okay? Anybody have any questions? Is that transparent enough for you guys? You know, I can put out a spreadsheet if you want, but I mean, that's just going to be even more boring when I start explaining spreadsheets.
Take the great.
Yeah, Gracie likes spreadsheets. Okay, let's just go right on this. All right, then the last thing, man, I just want to talk about. I'm going to read these things off because I wrote them, and I think it's important just to get it across to you guys as well. We thank you that you see this as more than just a gym. It's not just something that you stepped on as soon as you started looking through your accounts. It's something that you obviously deem as important, and that is an important part of your life. So we thank you for that, and we thank you that you see Tiger Pit as more than just a gym. We want to also just bring it back and think about the first time that you walked into that gym, and the first time you did a workout, and how that was from when you started up until where you were now, and you know how far you've come, or how far you haven't come, and how far you still want to come in your aspirations, and how hopefully Tiger Pit will be part of that in the future with your physical growth. When we get back, you know, when we get back into the gym, it's not like you're going to walk into a gym and swipe a card. You're going to walk into a gym and you're going to actually have people that are genuinely excited to see you again. You're going to have coaches that are interested in your physical growth, and also your well-being, mental well-being. You know, Lou and I, we didn't start this thing for money. We never started this thing for money. It was never a plan. We started this thing initially because Westcombe Park, that space, looked like a nice place for us to work out with our friends. And the thing grew. So we've always been about the passion about this whole thing. And even if the whole thing flops in the next few months, it's okay. We'll start again. And we'll start again because we're passionate about it and we love people. We love you guys. So for the future of Tiger Pit, well, for the foreseeable future, the first thing is let's just get through this time. And there's not much more to say than thank you so much for all your support and for you guys that have committed and been able to help us through this time, be it in any which way or form, a message, a social media, or even fulfilling your membership. All right, so that's it, man. All right, anybody any questions? See that?
That Coxie.
I like the thought. Oh, you got that? This guy is a Zoom machine. He knows. What's this thing called? Zoom. Yeah, he knows it. All right. Anything else? You guys okay? All right.
No, good.
Hey,
That's it.
that's it then.
Alrighty.
All righty. Well,
Yeah.
good to see you guys too. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. And the love is big. I can't feel it, but it feels like it. It's maybe it's the sun hitting me from the side. There you go. There you go.
It's,
There you go. There you go. All right.
Keeping it quiet at the 5:30 classes. We just not going to answer you.
Well, that's it. I forgot about that actually. I don't know what it's gonna feel like again to wake up at 4 a.m. I mean, that's gonna be a brand new feeling, you know. So I can't wait. I can't wait to wake up at 4 a.m. again.
I'll
And,
still do it. Get back in the routine and get you ready.
That's it, man. I might even start doing some evening classes because I'm so excited. All right. Listen, guys, have a fantastic day. Thank you for tuning in. I hope I answered some questions. If nothing, phone me. My number's always open to you guys. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy the sunshine.
Yes, guys.
Cheers.